Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, guys? Well, today we're gonna go ahead and move a couple of these trail cams. I ended up doing 3 different food plots, spreading some seed out. So I want to get some cameras in the area. I've already got one set up by the feeder down there, and see if we got any movement. I don't have it growing yet. It hasn't sprouted yet. It's only a couple of days ago that I did it. So we're gonna get some cameras in the area and see if we got any kind of movement. I got a pack of batteries with me because these cameras, they sure do like to eat up the batteries. Looks like this one's still good. We're gonna go ahead and walk down here and set this one up. Then we'll grab the truck and go down to the other end of the property and move the camera that I got down there towards the entrance and move it up there to where I'm putting the new plot. Now, I've had my other camera up for about 2 days and I've already seen a little 4-point buck on camera there, and I was setting for the first time in my new tree stand. If you haven't watched that video of me setting up that whole area with a feeder, food plot, and stand, go back and check it out. It was a pretty good video. I think it's a nice setup. Go back and check it out and let me know what you think about it. But I have not hunted this property before because I just bought it this year. This is the first hunting season. So I'm hoping to at least get one to be able to fill my freezer for the year, and then spend this year kind of learning the woods out here and actually start getting some more of those big bucks on the property here. Now, right out here towards the opening where I'm clearing to get the mountain view is where I put the seed for the second food plot. And I got to pick a location for the camera here to be able to see if we got anything moving. I'm thinking this big cedar right here will be a good place, and kind of put it facing that direction right there and see if we can see anything. This will also help me keep an eye on old Eclipse that likes to come down here and get in the trash, because I got my burn pile right over there. So I'll be able to see what she's up to. Speaking of Eclipse, there she is. Eclipse. I think that's a good spot. Let's put an SD card in it. Battery's about halfway on this one, so we'll leave it for a little while. But I think that's a pretty good spot. You can see the whole area real well. Now, I do got some of that liquid, that buck cane, that I'm also going to put out on a couple of these trees out here as well. See if I can get some smell in the air to attract them to come on mountain. Being that everybody else has already got their feeders out and their food plots and all that way before I got a chance, I got to do what I got to do to get them here. It has been a wet one, guys, here on the mountain. So this is what we're going to put out, a little bit of deer cane. Now, I've never used this product, so I have no idea how it's going to work. If you guys have used it before, in the comments, let me know what you think about it. Is it a waste of money? I guess we're gonna find out. All right, I'm gonna set you guys down and pour this out in a couple of spots. All right, let's grab the truck and go get that other camera and move on to the next spot. Go ahead and unload this ladder that I used to put my tree stand up with, or my tripod stand, I should say. Whew. Whew, it is chilly out here, guys. It is 44 degrees. Not too cold, but definitely not hot. Now, I do have a cellular trail cam right there. And the one that we're actually going to pick up right now is the one that I got close to my gate for security. And it's just a cheap one, so I'm gonna switch it out with the cellular one. That way I get alerts if anybody comes on the property. I'm not gonna show you where I'm putting that one, just for security reasons, of course. But we are gonna go ahead and grab the cheaper Walmart one and move it to food plot number 2. I've been trying to keep Eclipse in the yard more during hunting season here, because she likes to run all over this place and cause problems. As you can see, she's sitting there waiting. Now right there is where my next food plot is, but we got to go on down the road here and pick up the camera. And there's Eclipse. Let me get her to get home. All right, now we're at the front of the property. We're just gonna grab this one and put the other one in place at a hidden location, and then get it up over there at the other food plot. But we do have the creek running, guys. Check it out. Absolutely stunning. Man, it is gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna shut y'all off for a minute, get this other one installed. I'll pick y'all back up when we get to the other food plot. I figured before we head down to the other food plot, it's been raining a couple of days. It's been real wet out here lately, so I figured I'd come check on the creek where I gotta cross it to get out of the mountain. See how it is, and surprisingly, it's not too bad. A little bit of water right here. It is running, but it is not that deep. It is crazy how little bit of water right here, and then it can turn into a raging river with just a little bit of rain. All right, we made it back up here to food plot number 2. Let's grab the camera and get it set up, and then we'll put some more of that deer cane out. And then we'll move on to plot number 3 and the feeder. Now the question is, where is the best place to put this one? kind of want to get this whole area. If I put it there, it's only going to get this small area, but I believe if I put it right over here and face it that direction will probably be my best bet. Let's get you guys set up so we can get this installed. Looks like the batteries are dead on this one. So let me grab some batteries. I guess I should have checked that before I put it up. See if we can get it up close and personal. I really do like this spot right here. Got plenty of cover right here for them. So if they're a little spooky, they can kind of hide out. And then whenever this plot grows in, it'll be all nice and green for them to eat. Oh yeah, feeling good about that one. All right, let's move on to the main area where the actual feeder is, and plot number 3 and the stand. I switched the cards out this morning, but can't remember if I actually checked to make sure that the camera was back on. So kind of need to do that. And I haven't put none of this cane stuff out there yet, so we're gonna check on that and put a little bit of that out. See if we can't draw them in. Alright, first thing we're going to do is check the camera. Make sure that I set it up properly this morning. I actually did a come on keeping it real this morning, showing a more in-depth kind of look at this whole situation with the feeder and the stand that you see over there. If you have not subscribed to Come On Keeping It Real yet, make sure that you go do it, because I spill a lot of beans on that, show a lot of the behind the scenes, and also show on that channel some of the stuff that I'm working on that the videos ain't quite got out yet. So it's definitely worth subscribing to that. If you want to know more of the behind the scenes of this type of lifestyle, go check it out. I'll put a card right here, and it'll also be in the description. All right, we got that on video. It's working now. Now let's go over here. We'll look for some tracks and also put a little bit of this cane out right around the tree line there, and some of this grass right here. I do have a couple of tracks here. Like I said earlier, I did find a little 4-point buck on the camera for the second, within the second night. As you can see, there is quite a bit of corn here from this morning. Not a lot of movement here yet. But all this rain is good for the seed to start germinating. That's all of it, guys. Now that little 4-point I seen was in this area right here, kind of walking and then went up that way. Matter of fact, right there is his track. As soon as you grow up, we'll be seeing each other later. But I'm just happy that there's already been a deer here after 2 days. I'm not expecting a ton of deer here, being that it's so late in the season, and I got quite a bit of a late start because I'm building on that building and got a whole lot going on. But my goal is just to get one this year and to set up and be ready for next year. So that's the goal. First year on the property, first year hunting it. But I am blessed and happy that I actually have this opportunity. All right, guys, I got to get back to work on the building. Be on the lookout for that video. But I will bring y'all back here in this video to check the trail cams and also to see if we see any sign here in a couple of days. This right here, guys, is what it's all about. All right, guys, it's later on in the evening. We're gonna set up here in the stand and see if we see anything. It is beautiful out here though, check it out. Well, good morning, guys. Well, I just got back from Lowe's getting a heater for the building out there, and I got my laptop with me. I'm gonna go ahead and check out these deer cameras that we put by these food plots that we put out. Check this out. We already got some stuff coming up with all the rain that we've been getting. We're starting to get a little green. Oh, that's a good sign. We got a lot over here. Very good. And also you can kind of see it all out through there too. I don't know how well the camera's picking up on that, but it's only been about 3 days and we're already getting some sprouts, so that's pretty good. We're going to check the cameras and see if we've had any movement in these areas. All right, I'm gonna get these downloaded and then we'll move on to the next one. And then once I get them all downloaded, I'll show you guys if we got anything. All right, I just downloaded the card back here by the feeder. It is super wet down here, guys. It might be too wet for these seeds. It doesn't look like we got as much growth going on down here. We got some, but not as much. But you can see the little sprouts starting to pop out. Off to the third camera. We got Eclipse down the road waiting. I ain't been home yet. All right, let's walk down here and check number 3. It is wet out here, guys. Hence the reason why y'all are getting a hunting vlog today instead of a building video, because everything I'm doing right now requires dry time, and nothing's drying because we're at about 6 days of rain right now, and they're still calling for like another week or 2. But I went to town today to try to get a solution for that problem. I went and got the heater for the inside of the building there, so I can go ahead and start running the heater in there to try to warm it up in there so things will start drying, so it doesn't take 3 days to get something done. Oh, there's old Ryder saying, "Where you been, Dad? Where you been?" My little hunting cat, guys. A little hunting cat. All right, let's see if we got any sprouts happening down here. I see a little bit of green. A little bit. Well, so far it looks like the first camera's got the best food plot growing here. All right, we got that downloaded on the old laptop. Now I got to unload this truck. I ended up getting gas today, 8 cans of gas, plus a 100-pound propane tank, and my 2 small propane tanks filled today. I went to Lowe's. I got the light for the shower. I also got the exhaust fan for the bathroom. It's got a light on it as well. I'll probably put that over the toilet, which is right by the shower, to help vent out any moisture. So yeah, and the heater and a couple other odds and ends things. I also went ahead and got the easy out and the valve for my air compressor that Margarita ran over, to go ahead and try to get that fixed as well. All right, let's go ahead and get this stuff unloaded. All right, guys, before we look at the trail cam, let me show you what I got this morning at Lowe's. Yeah, just seen all the gas and propane that I got. Yeah, all that gas, that's for 1 week. The propane lasts a little bit longer. I ended up getting the Blue Flame wall heater. It says it has a thermostat control, so we'll see. Went ahead and got the gas line for it. I got some dryer line for the vent, but I'm actually going to use that for the fan for the bathroom. All the fan kits they had only had like 3 foot line, and that's 4 inch, and that's 4 inch right there as well. So I bought this one because it has 8 foot. That'll allow me to put it anywhere in this bathroom that I want to. I also got a light for the shower. As you can see right there, it says shower light. It is dimmable. It's got 5 different color range that you can do. The cool thing about this one is you don't have to have a box in the ceiling for it. So that's pretty cool. I also got some stuff to try to fix the small generator. I got a new switch for it. I'm going to try that, and some starting fluid so I can kind of narrow down what's wrong with it. And this right here is to fix that compressor that I got. I also got the valve that got broke out of it. Decided to make the best of this rainy day because it has literally been raining all day long. This is the first break in the weather that I've had. All right guys, let me get the truck parked and we'll check those trail cams. Well, unfortunately I just got through going through all of the footage of all the trail cams, and we don't have one deer on camera. But it's only been 3 days, so I'm not gonna give up. I did get a late start in the season here, but I was glad to see that I do have some sprouts coming up on the food plot. So it is what it is. I would give it a couple of more days. Muzzle loading season is about to start. Well, season isn't about to start. There's a special muzzle loading hunt for about 3 days. So I'll probably sit in the stand for that for a couple of days, and hopefully I see something, but I'm not giving up yet. The only thing that I ended up catching on camera was this one right here. Down there messing with that deer cane that I put out one night on the camera. I went through probably 500 video clips. One of my cameras is just taking clip after clip after clip, even with no movement or nothing else. So I'm probably gonna have to check on that one. But I did catch this one right here in the act. Yeah, I caught you. I didn't see this one on the camera though. I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. It was a little bit different, just doing some different things around here on the mountain to mix it up a little bit. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We have hit 28,000 subscribers. Wow. And we are so close to 30, and I'm trying to get there by the end of the year. So if you have not subscribed yet, make sure that you subscribed. And stay tuned because I have a building video coming out in about 2 days. Progress on the building. It has been challenging with the rain that we've been getting here. It's been about 5 days of rain so far, but today looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. So I'm going to try to get the next step done on that shower. But until we see each other again, guys, hey, come on, let's go on another adventure.